start எப்பவுமே ஆன் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா?
அதே மாதிரி ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு வந்து தெளிவா புரியணும் அப்படிங்கறதுனால let us go in bilingual அப்படி நான் நினைக்கிறேன். நீங்க என்ன திங்க் பண்றீங்களோ accordingly you can proceed with it sir. Prince sir.
Yes sir.
ஏன்னா
Yes, sir.
sometimes தமிழ் மீடியம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கூட இருக்கலாம். அதனால we can go with bilingual. நமக்கு என்னன்னா உங்களுக்கு நாலேஜ் வந்து நல்லா தெளிவா உள்ளுக்குள்ள போய் சேர்ந்தா சரி.
கண்டிப்பா sir.
So it's going to be bilingual only, sir.
ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் அதே மாதிரி நீங்க 5 days மிஸ் பண்ணாம செஷன் அட்டன் பண்ணிருங்க. இது உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும். அஸ்வின் சார் சொன்ன மாதிரி லேட்டரா அப்புறம் ரொம்ப ஃபீல் பண்ணுவீங்க, ஐயோ முதல்ல படிச்சிருக்கலாமேன்னு. ஸோ 5 days செஷன்ஸையும் மிஸ் பண்ணிடாதீங்க. கரெக்டா 11:30 லாகின் ஆயிடுங்க.
ஓகே சார்.
ஓகே சார்.
ஓகே சார். அஸ்வின் சார் ஐ திங்க் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அஸ்வின் சார்
We can start sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Dear students, good morning to all. On behalf of Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology and Globe Collector, we welcome you all to this wonderful session. In the start itself, I told I am so glad and happy that this many students are showing much interest towards mathematics. That itself, it's an amazing thing that this eagerness and this attitude will take you to greater heights, and you will learn many things from this 5-day session, and that will help you to get success in your engineering career. As well as I thank Mr. Ashwin sir for giving this wonderful opportunity to host this program for the bright minds of our nation, as well as a special thanks to Mr. Selukmar sir, who is supporting us to reach out to these students. So on behalf of our management and staff, I extend my sincere gratitude to both of you, sir. Thank you very much for doing this wonderful job. And also,
Yes, sir, always, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir. So, my dear students, Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, one of the youngest institute, which got into NIRF ranking 2020, only with undergraduate program, and NAC A grade accredited institute in the first cycle itself. And also we are offering many futuristic courses, and we are offering many courses with a lot of industry sponsored curriculum, as well as we are having many tie-up with the industries so that our students can do project while doing their engineering from the first year onwards. In fact, 2 of our students has got the opportunity to do their internship. First year students got the opportunity to do their internship in one in Virtusa and another one in NASCOM. And also one of our student from first year, she got first prize in the Zoho creator competition, and she won Apple tablet. And also we have many things to share with you, but I don't want to take much of your time. The courses which we are offering is computer science engineering, artificial intelligence, data science, computer science engineering in specialization in artificial intelligence, machine learning, electronics and communication engineering, computer communication engineering, computer science business system, and mechanical engineering. In fact, mechanical engineering students are being trained in coding, and we place them in top-notch MNCs in software companies as well as in core companies. Especially mechanical engineers are much needed with this cyber security knowledge and coding knowledge in the production line also. In fact, one of our alumni who is working in Ford, in the starting career, he was in the shop floor, and now he is taking care of the cyber security of that plant. So that is what the mechanical is moving towards. So we prepare them for this industry transformation. And also we encourage our students to learn new technologies like wireless communication, wearables. So wearables and all, you know that is right. Nowadays, by wearing a smart watch, you can monitor your heartbeat. So many things are there. Na? So we are doing it, and our faculties are working in 5G and 6G technologies. We have computer communication engineering course, which we have tie up with ISRO, so that our students can learn the satellite launching and all these technologies also. And also we have a computer science business system. We can proudly say that the one and only institute in Tamil Nadu which has a standalone B school inside the technical campus. So we have Rajalakshmi School of Business, where eminent professors and industry peoples used to come and take classes for our students. So our computer science business system students, they are also able to take part in their class and learn new technologies while attending the classes also. And also we are having electronics and communication engineering. So already I told there is 5G and 6G network communication that and all our students are working. We have a Apple Center for Data Science and Intel Center for Artificial Intelligence, and so many centers are inside the college. In the coming days, we are planning to conduct with the support of help of Ashwin sir and Selva sir, some of the technology courses also for you. So probably after this mathematics course, those who are participating in that, they will be given preference to take part in that online technology courses also. So I once again thank all the participants for being here. And news, one thing I want to share is we are offering a few segments for center application that sits merit management. If somebody from or want to join
Sir, you are not audible, sir.
join that, so as well as interact with you through Zoom. So
Prince, sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Prince sir, your voice is not audible. Okay, I shall speak for some time. Good morning,
Yes,
my
sir,
dear
yes, sir.
students. This is Ashwin. So இந்த ப்ரோக்ராமை வந்து நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுக்கு வந்து அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணியிருக்கிறதுக்கு முக்கியமான காரணம் என்ன அப்படின்னா, நம்ம ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து ஒரு ஒரு எல்லா விஷயத்தையும் லேர்ன் பண்ணணும் அப்படிங்கறதான் மெயின் திங்ஸ். முக்கியமான விஷயம் என்னன்னா, எல்லா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுமே வந்து இன்ஜினியரிங் நுழைஞ்ச உடனே கொஞ்சம் டஃபா ஃபீல் பண்றது அப்படிங்கிறது இந்த இன்ஜினியரிங் மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ் தான். அதுக்கு என்ன ரீசன் அப்படின்னா, மெயினான ரீசன் அதுக்கு என்ன அப்படின்னா, 11th 12th ஒரு பேசிக் இல்லாம உள்ளுக்குள்ள நுழையறதா ஒரு பெரிய ரீசன் உங்களுக்கு. அது இல்லாம மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிற சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ் வந்து நமக்கு வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டண்டா இருக்கும். அதாவது ஒரு நம்ம இன்ஜினியரிங் படிக்கிறதுல வந்து முக்கியமான சப்ஜெக்ட் வந்து இந்த மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ். உங்களுக்கு வந்து நீங்க கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ் எடுத்து படிக்கிறீங்கன்னா கிட்டத்தட்ட 6 செமஸ்டருக்கு மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ் வரும். இசிஇ படிக்கிற மாதிரி இருந்தீங்கன்னா 4 செமஸ்டருக்கு வரும். அது மெக்கானிக்கல் படிக்கிறதா மாதிரி இருந்தாலும் சரி, சிவில் படிக்கிற மாதிரி இருந்தாலும் சரி, எது படிச்சாலும் 4 செமஸ்டருக்கு மினிமம் இருக்கும். அப்ப இந்த மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸை வந்து நாம இன்ட்ரெஸ்டடா அப்ரோச் பண்றது அந்த அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு விஷயத்த வந்து நம்ம கட்டாயமா கத்துக்கணும். நம்ம ஜென்ரலாவே நம்மளோட ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கம்யூனிட்டிக்கு, ஈவன் நம்மளோட பேரண்ட்ஸ் நம்மளை பிலீவ் பண்றவங்களுக்கு என்ன தேவையோ
2 வருஷம் தான் மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ் ஆமா,
என்ன தேவையோ என்ன முக்கியமா இருக்கோ அதை வந்து நாம வந்து ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுக்கு நம்ம கட்டாயமா கொடுக்குறோம். எப்பவுமே we provide them for their benefit எப்பவுமே. சோ அந்த வகையில வந்து we are already teaching coding டீச் பண்றோம். ஆப்டிடியூட் வந்து வெரி 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 இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதையும் நம்ம டீச் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறோம். அது ரெண்டும் வந்து நாமினல் பிரைஸ்ல போகுது. பட் எல்லா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுக்கும் கரெக்டா இருக்கணும், உதவிகரமா இருக்கணுங்கிறதுக்காக ராஜலட்சுமி இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் ஆஃப் டெக்னாலஜியோட சேர்ந்து மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ் அப்படி பேசிக், அதாவது நீங்க இந்த 5 days கோர்ஸ்ல வந்து என்ன தெரிஞ்சுக்க போறீங்கன்னா, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் செமஸ்டர்ல வரக்கூடிய மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸா இருக்கட்டும் அல்லது இன்ஜினியரிங் மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ்ல வந்து ஒரு ஃபண்டமெண்டல்ஸ் தெரிஞ்சுட்டு நீங்க உள்ள போறீங்க. சோ அதற்கு வந்து ஃப்ரீ செஷன் உங்களோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் யாராச்சும் இருந்தாலும் சொல்லலாம். they can also come and attend. எவ்ரி டே வந்து மார்னிங் 11:30 ல இருந்து 12:30 12:45 வரைக்கும் போகுது. ஸோ கேன் வெரி வெல் லேர்ன். மார்னிங் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஜென்ரலா மார்னிங் 10 to 11 அந்த டைம்ல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா லைக் நம்ம வந்து ஆப்டிடியூட் செஷன்ஸ் போயிட்டு இருக்கு. ஈவினிங் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா கோடிங் செஷன் போறதுனால கரெக்டா ஆப்டான டைம் 11:30 to 12:30 அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நம்ம வச்சிருக்கோம். ஸோ ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து இதை வந்து கரெக்டா யூஸ் பண்ணி தெளிவா இந்த ஃபண்டமெண்டல்ஸ் வந்து லேர்ன் பண்ணுங்க. நாம இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம பண்றதுக்கு வந்து நான் ரொம்ப தேடி பார்க்கிறப்போ லாஸ்ட் இயர் வந்து ARVR சம்பந்தமா ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம் பண்ணியிருந்தோம். சூப்பரா இருந்துச்சு. ராஜலட்சுமி இன்ஸ்டியூட் ஆஃப் டெக்னாலஜி தான் அங்க இருக்கக்கூடிய டாப் நாட்ச் ப்ரொஃபசர்ஸை யூஸ் பண்ணி நம்மளுக்கு வந்து சொல்லி கொடுத்தாங்க. இந்த வருஷமும் நம்ம ஃப்ரீ செஷன் கொடுக்கணும் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுங்கிறப்ப நம்ம ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அப்ரோச் பண்ணது RIT அப்ரோச் பண்ணோம். மறுபடியும் we have good professor sir, we can provide you ன்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஸோ இந்த செஷனை வந்து உங்களுக்கு ஒன் ஆஃப் த ஒண்டர்ஃபுல் ப்ரொஃபசர்ஸ் ஃபார் மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ் வந்து உங்களுக்கு டீச் பண்ண போறாங்க. உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச மாதிரியே டீச் பண்ண போறாங்க. உங்களுக்கு புரியற மாதிரி டீச் பண்ண போறாங்க. ஸோ இந்த 5 days வந்து லேர்ன் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஸோ தட் உங்களுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய கஷ்டமா இருக்காது மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும். ஸோ ஐ டு நாட் வாண்ட் டு வேஸ்ட் யுவர் டைம். ஒரு ஒண்டர்ஃபுல் காலேஜ்ல இருந்து ஒரு ஒண்டர்ஃபுல் ப்ரொஃபசர் வந்து உங்களுக்கு ஒரு ஒண்டர்ஃபுல் செஷன் எடுக்க போறாங்க. ஹோப் இதை நீங்க தெளிவா யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ணிப்பீங்கன்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். உங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸுக்கும் அனுப்பிச்சு வைங்க. ஸோ தட் தே கேன் ஆல்சோ கெட் பெனிஃபிட்டட். ஸோ தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச் ஃபார் த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி. Now I'll hand over the session to Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology to take over the session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Good morning, students. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I am very much delighted to welcome
morning,
you
ma'am.
all. Yes, ma'am. Yes, good morning. I am very much delighted to welcome you all for this 5-day seminar on the topic Fundamentals of Engineering Mathematics. Definitely, this 5 days program will give you a very good foundation for engineering mathematics. Also, I am very much delighted to welcome our special guest, Mr. Ashwin sir, and Code Galata Manager, Mr. Shivam sir.
மேம் ஹோஸ்ட் சொல்லிட்டு பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ் மியூட் பண்ணிடுங்க மேம். சார் ஹோஸ்ட் இருக்கீங்களா? பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்டை மியூட் பண்ணிடுங்க சார்.
1 minute, sir. So I am very much delighted to welcome our special guest, Mr. Ashwin sir, and Code Galata Manager, Mr. Selvam sir. Thanks for joining, sir. With this welcome note, I am moving to my presentation. Definitely, this will give you a very basic idea about the probability, right?
ஸ்டூடெண்ட் உங்க இதெல்லாம் மியூட் பண்ணுங்க. டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ண வேண்டாம் மேம்.
Yes, sir. Is my screen is visible to you, all of you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, first I will introduce myself, right? I am Dr. V. Janani, working as Associate Professor in Department of Mathematics in Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, Chennai. Today, I am going to give a talk on Fundamentals of Engineering Mathematics. First, moving into my presentation, I want to ask you some questions. Okay, in your point of view, you tell me what are the topics it is essential for an engineer?
Integration, differentiation, calculus,
Algebra.
vector algebra,
Yeah, one at a time, please. One at a
differential
time.
calculus,
Yeah, differential calculus, differentiation and integration.
Integrals.
Okay,
Probability.
differentiation, probability, very good.
Algebra.
Okay, okay. Matrices, very good.
Matrices.
analytical geometry,
Yeah, analytical geometry. Okay, definitely. Yeah, I can say that. Yeah, okay, it's enough. Okay, definitely. Without mathematics, you cannot able to say you are an engineer. Definitely, you have to come across the word differentiation, integration, right? Probability, random process, statistics, everything is important for an engineer, right? First, we will see what is the probability, right? And what are the applications of probability? You tell me some applications of probability you have found in a real life. You can
Rolling of dice.
Yeah, I am asking in what way it is essential for our real life.
Chance of winning.
Whether they report
Whether
Whether
focused.
it is possible or not, ma'am.
for collecting some data.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, that is
Or
for
making decisions.
for making decision. Very good, very good. For making decision.
Collecting some
And
data.
after collecting some data, we have to do some statistical analysis, right? Only with the data, we cannot able to do anything, right? So we have to collect data and we have to do some mathematical analysis. For that, we need probability, right? So in this following fields, the probability is used, that is for risk management and for statistical process, creating mathematical models, quality control, and reliability, right? Okay. Before entering into probability, I want to give you some basic definitions of probability, right? You know what is a random experiment, right? What is mean by a random experiment? What is a random experiment? In the name itself, without you have to tell me a example. Okay?
Tossing a dice.
Yeah. Sorry, students. So far I was in mute, I think. Okay. Okay. So, am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, for random experiment, you told me that it is tossing a die, right? And I'm asking you why it is called random experiment, right? Because we cannot able to predict what is the outcome will be, right? If you are tossing a die, okay, either you will get either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6, right? Out of the 6 numbers, you will get any one of the number. So we can say that for a random experiment, we cannot able to predict the outcome before the experiment starts. Okay, so this is called random experiment. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Random experiment na என்ன பண்ண முடியாது, நம்மளால predict பண்ண முடியாது. Outcome என்ன வரப்போகுது அப்படின்றத அட்வான்ஸா நம்மளால predict பண்ண முடியாது. பட் இந்த அவுட்கம்ஸ்லாம் வரலாம்ன்றது நமக்கு தெரியும். Okay, is it clear?
Clear. Yes, ma'am.
Please mute yourself. Please. Okay, next I am moving for sample space. Definitely you know what is a sample space, right? What is a sample space? You have studied in 11th standard as well as
Number of elements.
All possible outcomes.
okay, all possible outcomes. Okay, suppose if you are throwing a dice, okay, is my board is visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
I am throwing a dice, right? Taking the same example. So my sample space will be the set of all possible outcomes, right? So I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my sample space. This is for throwing a dice. And I am asking you another question. What will be the sample space if you are throwing 2 dices.
36, ma'am.
36,6.
You are
Totally
saying
36
number of
outcomes, ma'am.
number of outcomes in the sample space. Otherwise, we can write the sample spaces 1, 1, 1, 2. It goes up to 1, 6. Okay. Similarly, 2, 1, 2, 2, and so on up to 2, 6. It goes up to 6, 1, 6, 2, and so on up to 6, 6. Right? So if you are throwing a dice 2 times or throwing a 2 dice at a time, your sample space will be like this. Either 1, 1, 1, 2, otherwise 1, 6, 2, 1 up to 2, 6, 3, 1, 4, 1, similarly up to 6, 6. Totally, you will have 36 outcomes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we will move for an event. Okay. What is definition of an event? Suppose I'm asking you, you are throwing a dice, okay? And I'm asking you, what is the probability of getting a head? And I'm saying that getting a head is an event. Why I'm saying it is an event? I am defining some condition, right? What is my condition? Getting a head is my condition, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So see the definition here of all possible outcomes of the sample space of the experiment. Some outcomes satisfy a specified description. What is my description here? Getting ahead is my description, right? So I'm
Yes,
saying
ma'am.
that getting ahead is a event, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Null event. Okay. From the word itself, you can identify the meaning. Okay. What is null event? An event having no sample space, no sample point is called a null event. Is it possible to get a 0 in throwing a dice?
No,
No, definitely we will not, right? So it is a null event. If you don't have any sample point, then we can say it is a null event, right?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Next, we will move for mutually exclusive events, right? Mutually exclusive events. Okay, 1 minute. This is very important one, mutually exclusive. I ask you one question. Is there any possibility to get head as well as tail in a same experiment while tossing a coin?
No, madam. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
If head appears, yes, super. If head appear, definitely tail will not appear in the same experiment. Similarly, we can say that if tail appear, definitely head will not appear in the same event, right? So
Right, ma'am.
we can say head and tail are mutually exclusive events. That is, இது நடந்தா அந்த event நடக்கிறதுக்கு உண்டான chances கிடையாது அதே experimentல. Okay, you are tossing a coin. Okay, head விழுந்ததுன்னா அதே டைம்ல tail வரதுக்கு chances கிடையாது. Similarly, tail வந்ததுன்னா head வரதுக்கு உண்டான chances கிடையாது. Same experimentல. Okay, so we can say getting a head and tail are mutually exclusive events, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
And can we say it as a 50-50 probability?
No, not like that. Okay, if for example, you can consider a bag, right, containing 3 colors of ball, right? Yellow color, white color, black color. Suppose I am drawing a ball and I noted that it is a red ball, say red ball எடுத்துட்டேன். அதே டைம்ல என்னால black ball எடுக்க முடியுமா? நான் ஒரு ball தான் எடுக்கிறேன்.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is the definition. If in an experiment, the occurrence of an event rules out the happening of all other events in the same experiment, then they are said to be mutually exclusive events. Is it clear up to this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So we have, yeah. So far we have studied some basic definition. That is, what is a random experiment? What is a sample space? And what is an event? What is a null event? And mutually exclusive events, right? Next,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
will see equally likely events. What does mean by equally likely? It takes a literal meaning actually. What does mean by equally likely?
The probability both have possibilities. The probability. They have the same chances.
The
very
probability
good.
is equal.
We have equal
Yeah,
chances.
very good, very good,
Got
very
it.
good. The probability of happening of the events are equal. Okay, suppose I'm having 3 bags, right? I'm going to select 1 bag out of this 3 bags. What is my probability?
1 by
1 by 3. 1 by 3. So all the bags, selecting any one of the bags will be 1 by 3, right? It is an equal probability. So we can say it is equally likely events. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Just I am reading the definition. Events are said to be equally likely Is my screen is visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So events are said to be equally likely if there is no reason to expect any one in preference to the other. That is, all the events will have an equal probability. That is the meaning here, right? Next, we will move for the definition of exhaustive cases. It is the total number of all possible outcomes of an experiment. Okay, I'm asking you, what is the exhaustive cases in tossing a die?
Six.
6. Because out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, totally we can get any of the 6 numbers, right? So my exhaustive cases will be 6, right? And coming to favorable cases, the cases which ensure the occurrence of an event are said to be favorable to the event. What do you understand by this definition? What is favorable cases? Yeah, favorite output. Okay.
Getting an output that is favorable for us.
Very good, very good.
Expected output.
Expected output. Very good. So you are saying favorable cases is the expected output, right? Okay, very good. That is okay. Now we will move for the probability definition. Okay. What is probability definition? You tell me. You have studied, right? How will you define probability mathematically?
The
Chances of occurrence.
outcomes by total.
What is the numerator?
N of E by N of S.
N of E by N of S. Okay.
By N of S.
Otherwise, we can write
No.
favorable number of outcomes. Okay. Favorable number of outcomes
Divided by total number of outcomes.
divided by total number of outcomes. Okay, this is the mathematical definition of probability. Always you have to remember this definition. Okay, the probability is nothing but, okay, favorable number of outcomes divided by the total number of outcomes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I will ask you some questions, right? You have to tell me what is the probability and all. Okay. You are tossing 2 dice. Okay. You are tossing 2 dice and you know what will be the sample space, right? What is my sample space? If I toss 2 coins,
36 marks.
1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Up to 6,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. 1, 2. Mute yourself, please. Okay, it goes up to 6, 6. Okay, totally my n of s will be 36.
36.
Right. And I ask you one question. What is the probability that, right, you should get number 4? Okay, you should get number 4 in the first dice. What is the probability of getting number 4?
1 by 6. 1 by 6, miss.
1 by 6. That is 1 by 6.
1 by 6. Okay, very good. See here, I'm defining one event, say E. Okay, it denotes, okay, it denotes the event of getting number 4 in first dice. This is my event, right? First dice. Okay, then my n of E will be either I can get 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. Okay, those are my favorable number of cases. Are you able to follow my words?
Yes, ma'am.
1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. So my n of E is 6. Okay, favorable number of cases will be 6. So I am saying that the probability of getting 4 in the first dice, right? Okay, P of E is equal to, right, 6 by 36. 6 is my favorable cases because we know the probability is defined as favorable cases divided by total number of outcomes or cases, whatever it may be, 1 by 6, right? Okay. So you should clear with the probability definition, right? And
Ma'am, does total number of cases and exhaustive cases are same?
yeah, total number of cases is nothing but exhaustive cases, right? Okay. Now we will see what is independent and dependent events. Independent and dependent events. Whether you have studied this events, independent and dependent event in your 11th and 12th standard?
No, ma'am.
Definitely.
No, ma'am.
Definitely you have studied, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
11th standard.
ma'am.
Yeah. Independent and dependent events. I will give you one example so that you will differentiate what is independent and dependent events. Okay. You take an example of picking a card from out of 52 cards. Okay. I'm going to pick a card, okay, from a set of cards, say 52 cards, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
After picking a card, okay, and I'm saying it is a black color card, right? I noted that it is a black color card, okay, and I'm placing that card separately. Card எடுக்கிறேன், அது black color card note பண்ணிட்டு என்ன பண்றேன், எடுத்து தனியா வச்சிடுறேன். Okay, again திரும்ப இன்னொரு கார்டு எடுக்கிறேன். ஓகேவா? இன்னொரு கார்டு எடுக்கும்போது what is the probability that அதுவும் black கார்டா இருக்கிறதுக்கு what is the probability நான் கேக்குறேன். அப்ப என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? நான் சொல்றது
1 by
25.
1 by 26.
25.
1 by 25.
2
by 25.
12 by 15.
1 minute. First ஒரு black cord எடுக்கிறேன். 1 minute. First ஒரு black color cord எடுக்கிறேன். டோட்டலா என்கிட்ட எத்தனை cords இருக்கு? 52 cords இருக்கு. ஓகே, 52 cordsல எத்தனை black color cords இருக்கும்?
26.
So 26ல இருந்து 1 எடுக்கிறேன். So my favorable number of cases is 26 and my total number of cases is 52. So 26 by 52, which is 1 by 2.
1/2.
இதுதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட். அடுத்து என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன், அந்த கார்டு எடுத்து தனியா வச்சுட்டேன். அப்போ ரிமைனிங் என்கிட்ட எத்தனை கார்ட்ஸ் இருக்கும்?
51.
51 கார்ட்ஸ் தான் இருக்கும். திரும்பவும் எனக்கு black card வரும். 25 by 51. இதுதான் probability. ஓகே, இப்போ என்ன ஆயிடுச்சு உங்களுக்கு? your number of total number of cases is dependent, right? எதை டிபெண்ட் பண்ணி இருக்கு? ஆல்ரெடி நடந்த ஈவெண்ட் டிபெண்ட் பண்ணி இருக்கு. ஓகே, நீ ஆல்ரெடி ஒரு black color card எடுத்து, ஓகே, அதை எடுத்து தனியா வச்சுட்டு திரும்ப அதை ஷஃபிள் பண்ணாம திரும்ப இருக்கிற 51 cardsல இருந்து தான் நீ இன்னொரு black card சூஸ் பண்ற. இப்படி இருந்ததுன்னா இந்த ஈவெண்ட் பேரு டிபெண்டன்ட் ஈவெண்ட்ஸ். ஓகேவா? இஸ் இட் கிளியர்?
Yes, ma'am.
ஓகே.
Yes, ma'am.
சப்போஸ் இப்படி ஒரு சான்ஸ் கொடுக்குறேன் உனக்கு. நீ கார்டு எடுக்கிற 52 கார்ட்ஸ்ல இருந்து ஒரு black card எடுக்கிற. ஆல்ரெடி இட் இஸ் 26 by 52, which is 1/2. இது முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. black card எடுத்தேனா, எடுத்துட்டு திரும்பவும் அதுக்குள்ளே போட்டுட்டு திரும்பவும் கார்டு எடுக்கிறேன். Again I am asking you, what is the probability of getting a black card?
1/2.
Again it is 1/2.
1/2.
இப்போ ஏதாச்சும் சேஞ்சஸ் இருக்கா இந்த ஈவென்ட்ஸ்க்குள்ள? அப்போ இது இண்டிபெண்டன்ட் ஈவென்ட்ஸ். ஓகேவா? Is it clear?
Okay, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
That is the definition here. 2 or more events are said to be independent if the happening of any event does not depend on the happening of the other. Okay. Otherwise, the events are said to be dependent events. I will send you the PDF and all, right? You don't worry, right?
Okay, ma'am.
This is the probability definition. You told me very clearly. Probability is defined as favorable number of outcomes divided by total number of outcomes, right? Okay. Next, you come to axioms of probability. Okay. What are the axioms of probability? What are the things you know about probability?
It must be less than 1.
Probability always less than 1.
Between 0 and 1.
Equal to 1. Not equal to 1 always. எப்போது 1 இருக்கணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. It should lies between 0 to 1. That is the very basic thing. Probability cannot be negative and probability cannot be greater than 1. Always it lies between 0 and 1. Right? That is the first axiom of probability. Right? Probability lies between 0 and 1. 0 and 1 are included. Okay, it can be between 0 to 1. Right. And what is the second axiom? What is
For
the
the
second?
entire,
Yes, you tell me.
the probability is 1.
Probability of sure event is 1. Okay. What are the first axioms? We were saying that probability of an event, say A, is lies between 0 to 1. Right? This is the first axiom. And the second axiom, we were saying that probability of the sample space is 1. Okay. What does mean by this? P of S is equal to 1.
By adding all the
Probability of sample space equal.
Okay, I am asking you one question, right? You are tossing a coin. What is the probability of getting a head or a tail? Definitely
1/2.
1/2 plus 1/2. Getting a head or tail. ஏதாவது ஒண்ணுதான் உனக்கு கிடைக்க போகுது கண்டிப்பா. So it is 1, right? So P of S is 1, right? And one more axiom is there. You have studied already.
Probability of impossible event is 0.
Probability of an impossible event is 0. Very good. Pi is a null event. So probability of an impossible event is 0. Okay. One more thing is there. You have studied addition theorem and all, right? Related to addition theorem, there is one more axiom is there. Okay, I will give
P
you
of
some.
A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B.
Yeah, and what about A and B? It can be a disjoint event or not disjoint events.
They are disjoint events.
If A and B are disjoint events, what is mean by disjoint events?
Is it mutually exclusive?
Yes, yes. Okay. So common point இருக்காது. ஒரு event நடக்குது, இன்னொரு event நடக்கிறதுக்கு chances கிடையாது. Okay. Disjoint, it cannot be, there is no intersection between the events A and B, right? So I am writing P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B. This is true if A and B are disjoint. Okay. For example, okay, these are the axioms of probability. Always you please remember, okay, the axioms of probability, it is very important. The probability, suppose if you are finding a probability for some problem, definitely your answer should lies between 0 to 1. Always please remember, don't write it in a write a negative answer or greater than 1 answer. Definitely it will lies between 0 to 1. And probability of an impossible event is 0. Probability of the sample space, otherwise we can say it is a sure event. Probability of S is equal to 1. And if A and B are disjoint events, then P of A union B is P of A plus P of B, right? For example, you consider tossing a dice. Your sample space will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my sample space. And I'm defining two events. A, getting an even number. Getting an even number. And B, getting an odd number.
3 by 6, 3 by 6.
1 minute, 1
1
minute.
by 2, 1 by 2.
So, what is my A set, you tell me? In A set, what will be the elements?
2, 4,
2,
6.
4,
4,
6.
6.
2,
6, 4, 6. And in B, what will be the elements?
1, 3, 5.
1, 3, 5.
1, 3, 5.
1 by
Okay. And you know how to find out P of A and P of B. What is my P of A?
3 by 6. 1 by 2.
2.
1 by 2.
Okay, 1 minute. P of A is 3 by 6, which is nothing but 1 by 2. Please mute yourself, some disturbance is there. P of B is 3 by 6, which is 1 by 2. Is there any common point between A and B? Your
No,
A
ma'am.
set
No, ma'am.
A intersection B is 0.
0.
Okay, is an empty set, right? So we can say A and B are disjoint events. Okay, so what is P of A union B?
P of A
One.
plus
P of A plus P of
P of
B.
B.
A plus P of B.
Okay, P of A plus
P of B.
P of B. That's all. Right? So you please remember this condition. If A and B are disjoint, right? Disjoint means there is no
No
common
common point.
point, right? Disjoint. Then P of A union B is P of A plus P of B. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now we will discuss some problems, right? You read my first question. Okay. Find sample space associated with the experiment of rolling a pair of dice once. Also find the number of elements of the sample space. Definitely, you know, we have discussed so many times. Please mute yourself. Yeah. We have discussed so many times, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what will be the sample space? Definitely, this is my sample. 36. N of S is equal to 36. Okay. Okay, the first question is over. Come to the second question. Consider the experiment in which a coin is tossed repeatedly until a head comes up. Head வர வரைக்கும் அந்த எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட் என்ன பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கும்? Repeat பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கும். Okay. Describe the sample space. How will you write the sample space here?
Is it like head first and then tail, head, then tail, head, then tail, tail, and head?
Yeah.
It keeps on increasing until we get a head.
Yeah, very good. My sample space. Okay, ஒரு coin toss பண்றேன். Okay. Suppose first time எனக்கு head வந்துருச்சு. Then it will stop here. இல்ல எனக்கு first time head வந்துருச்சுன்னா அதோட stop ஆயிடுச்சு அந்த எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட். அப்படி வரல. First time எனக்கு tail வந்துருச்சு. அப்ப என்ன பண்ணுவேன்? Again I will repeat the experiment. Okay. இந்த டைம் எனக்கு head வந்துருச்சுன்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க. செகண்ட் டைம் பண்ணும்போது எனக்கு head வந்துருச்சு. இப்படியும் வந்திருக்கலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைமே head கிடைச்சிருக்கலாம். ஓகே. அதர்வைஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் எனக்கு tail வந்துட்டு tail வந்தாதான் அடுத்த டைம் திரும்ப எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட் ரிப்பீட் பண்ணுவேன். ஓகே. சோ அந்த டைம் எனக்கு head வந்திருக்கலாம். அப்படி நடந்திருக்கலாம். ஓகே. இல்லனா இப்படி நடந்திருக்கலாமா? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைமும் tail வந்திருக்கு. அடுத்த டைமும் tail வந்திருக்கு. அப்புறமா head வருதுன்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க. இப்படியும் நடந்திருக்கலாம். கரெக்ட்டா? It goes on.
Yes,
திரும்பவும் எனக்கு 3 எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட்டும் ஃபெயிலியர் தான். tail 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 கிடைச்சிருக்கு. அடுத்த டைம் பண்ணும்போது head வந்திருக்கு. It keeps on building. Okay. So the sample space is an infinite here. Right? It goes like this. Right? Head வர வரைக்கும் நான் அந்த எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட் ரிப்பீட் பண்ணிட்டு தானே இருக்கேன்.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 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 Consider the experiment of rolling a die. Okay. It's a very basic experiment. Let A be the event of getting a prime number. B be the event of getting an odd number. Okay. Just now we have discussed what is A and what is B. Write the sets representing these events. Write the sets representing the events A or B, A and B, but A but not B, not A. How to do this one? How to do this one? What is A?
Prime number.
Number of prime numbers.
1,
1, 3, 5.
1, 2, 3, 5.
2, 1, 2, 3, 5.
3, 5.
1 minute.
2,
It is,
3, 5.
3, 5.
what is my question actually?
Getting a prime number.
1 minute. I will check the question. Okay, getting a prime number and getting an odd number.
Odd number.
Okay. First we will write A be the event of getting. Always you have to define the experiment. Okay, define the event. Let A be the event of getting prime number. Okay. So what will be the A set? You tell me.
2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5. Very good.
7.
Okay. So we are considering tossing a dice. So your sample space will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is your sample space. Out of this sample space, you are choosing A. So definitely it will be 2, 3, 5. Okay. What is B?
1 to 5.
Getting odd
3.
Getting odd number.
Getting odd
Getting
number.
odd numbers.
1, 3, 5.
3, 5.
1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5.
1, 3, 5.
3, 5.
Okay, very good. Okay. What is the first question?
A or B.
A or B. How will you write mathematically? A,
A
union
B.
A union B.
A union B.
So, what is my answer will be?
1.
1, 2, 3, 5.
By 2 plus 1 by 2.
1 minute. I will write the set
1,
again. 2, 3, 5 is my A set. And B set is 1, 3, 5.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Just I am going
answer
to
would
you.
be 1, 2, 3.
Ma'am, they are mutually
1, 2, 3,
inclusive.
5.
1, 2, 3, 5.
3, 5.
Okay. This is my first question, right? And what is my second division? I
A
will
or
get
A and B. And B.
A and B. A intersection B.
A
Intersect
and
B.
B. Always please remember,
Intersect
if you are
B.
okay. If you are having OR here, then you have to use union. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you are having AND, then you have to put
Intersection.
Intersection.
Alright,
Answer is
okay.
3, 5.
3, 5.
3,
3,
5.
5.
The common point is 3, 5, right? So 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the first two questions are over, right? Now we will move for the third one. A
But not B.
but not B. A but not B. How will you write mathematically?
A minus B.
Minus B. So it's 2.
Only 2.
A minus B. Very good. A minus B. So from the A set, that is my A set is 2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5.
And by B set is
1, 5.
1, 3, 5.
1, 3,
3,
5.
5.
So from the A set, you have to remove B. So my answer is
2.
2, ma'am.
okay. And coming to the fourth division, which is not A. Not A. How will you write mathematically?
A dash equal
A
to
dash.
A bar.
A dash.
A dash or A bar, whatever the notation will be. It is a complement.
1.
Not one. From
1,
the
3, 5.
sample space, you have to delete.
1, 6, 7.
1,
1, 4.
4, 6. 1, 4, 6. Very good. 1, 4, 6. Okay. From the sample space, you have to remove A. Okay. My sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my A set is 2, 3, 5. If you remove 2, 3, 5 from the sample space, then it will be 1, 4, 6. Right.
PF minus PF.
What you are saying?
PF minus PF.
Yeah, very good. Okay, not
Yes.
P of S minus A.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we are not using probability here, right?
Yes,
Just
yes.
we are using A minus B, A intersection B, right? It is not related to probability, just related to sets, right? Okay, is it clear up to this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, students. Thank you.
Ma'am.
Okay, now we will move for the next problem. Okay, a coin is tossed 3 times. Okay, coin is tossed how many times? 3 times. Consider the following events. A, no head appears. B, exactly 1 head appears. And C, at least 2 heads appear. My question is, do they form a set of mutually exclusive and exhaustive events? You know what is mutually exclusive, right? And meaning of exhaustive cases, right? First, we will try to write the sample space first.
Yes, ma'am.
We are tossing 3 coins at a time. So, how will you write the sample space? Yeah. 1 minute. I will write it here. H. Right. HTT. 1 minute.
THH.
TTT. Right.
THH.
TTH. Right.
THT.
THT. THT. How many events I have written here? 1, 2, 3.
HTH.
5. So, one more thing. HTH.
Total
N of S 8, ma'am.
8. N of S is 8. I have written 8, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
N of S is 8. Okay. Okay. What is my A event? No head appear. Head day appear ஆயிருக்க கூடாதுன்னு சொல்றாங்க. அப்போ என்னென்ன ஈவென்ட் இருக்கலாம்? TT இருக்கலாம். அது மட்டும் தான் இருக்க முடியும். Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Whether you have written the sample space in your notebook, can I clear
Yes,
the
ma'am.
screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, my A is
1/8.
I'm not asking the probability. TTT. Right. And what is my B actually? Exactly one head appears. ஒரே ஒரு தடவை தான் head appear ஆயிருக்கணும். Okay. அப்ப என்னென்ன events இருக்கலாம்?
THT.
Yes.
HTD.
TTH.
3/8.
HTT.
3, ma'am. N of B.
N of B is 3. Very good. And what is C? C is at least 2 head appear. Minimum 2 head ஆச்சும் வந்திருக்கணும். Maximum 3 கூட வந்திருக்கலாம். அது ப்ராப்ளம் இல்ல. But minimum எத்தனை வந்திருக்கணும்? 2 இருக்கணும்.
2 heads.
Yeah.
HT.
HT. THH. மூணுமே ஹெட் கூட வந்திருக்கலாம்ல.
4/8.
4/8. N of C is 4. Okay. Okay. You have written whether you have noted what is A, what is B, and what is C.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I clear the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So you have written what is S, what is A, and what is B, and what is C. Right? Now I'm moving for the question. What is the question here? Do they form, okay, set of mutually exclusive and exhaustive events? First, we will see whether it is an exhaustive events. Right? Exhaustive events na another. The total number of cases.
Total number
A, B, C இத மூணுத்தையும் யூனியன் பண்ணீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு சாம்பிள் ஸ்பேஸ் வருதான்னு செக் பண்ணுங்க.
Yes, ma'am. It will come, ma'am.
B union C. இத நீங்க எல்லாத்தையும் யூனியன் பண்ணீங்கன்னா you will get the sample space. அப்போ I can say these 3 events are என்ன சொல்லலாம்? Exhaustive. Okay. Now you come to mutually exclusive events. என்ன சொன்னோம்? Mutually exclusive events க்கு என்ன definition சொன்னோம்?
One chance of
rules out the happening of the other event. ஒரு event நடந்ததுன்னா அதே எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்ட்ல இன்னொரு ஈவென்ட் நடக்கிறதுக்கு உண்டான சான்சஸ் கிடையாது. கரெக்டா? So we have to check whether A intersection B is 5. Similarly, A intersection C is an empty set. Similarly, B intersection C is an empty set. When a common point இருக்காது, இது நடந்துச்சுன்னா அது இன்னொரு ஈவென்ட் நடக்கிறதுக்கு உண்டான சான்சஸ் கிடையாது. கரெக்டா? So you check it now whether A intersection B is empty set or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Empty set, ma'am.
Empty set. B intersection C.
Empty set.
Empty set. Very good. A intersection C.
Empty set.
Empty set.
So we can say that these three events are mutually exclusive events as well as exhaustive events. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I go through the fifth question. One card is drawn from a well-shuffled deck of 52 cards, right? If each outcome is equally likely, calculate the probability that the card will be a diamond, not an ace, a black card, not a diamond, not a black card. Okay, here the probability comes. இது வரைக்கும் நம்ம பார்த்தது எதுவுமே ப்ராபபிலிட்டியை வச்சு போடல. ஜஸ்ட் we have check whether it is mutually exclusive events, exhaustive events, sample space எப்படி எழுதுறது அப்படிதான் பார்த்திருக்கோம். Right? Now we are moving for probability. Totally we are having 52 cards. Right? Diamond card இருக்கணும். என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Diamond எத்தனை cards இருக்கும்? 13 இருக்கும். Okay. Okay, first question is diamond, probability of getting a diamond card. Getting a diamond. Okay, it is 13 cards இருக்கும். Total 52 cards இருக்கு. So 13 by 52. Second question என்ன கேட்டிருந்தாங்க? It is not an ace. Ace ஆ இருக்க கூடாது. Ace எத்தனை cards இருக்கும்?
13.
Probable, yeah, 1 minute. This concept you should know, right? I have to, yeah, 1 minute. P of A, okay, plus P of A dash is equal to 1. இந்த concept முக்கியமா தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும். Probability of success plus probability of failure is always equal to 1. This is probability of success. Okay, this is probability of failure. Probability of success ஐயும் probability of failure ஐயும் add பண்ணீங்கன்னா என்ன வரணும்? 1 தான் வரும். இப்போ என்ன question கேட்டிருக்காங்க? Not an ace, ace ஆ இருக்க கூடாது. First ace ஆ இருக்கிறதுக்கு what is the probability ன்னு பார்க்கலாம். Probability of getting an ace.
4 by 50.
4 by 52. 1 by 32.
4 by 52.
1 by 13.
Okay. இப்போ என்ன question கேட்டிருக்காங்க? Not getting an ace. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்?
1 minus
1
minus 4 by 52.
1 minus 4 by 52. Right? 1 minus 4 by 52. So you please remember this formula. It is very important. Probability of success plus probability of failure is always 1. Right?
48
by 52.
Very good, very good, very good. And what is the third question? Third one is getting a black card. Getting a black
1 by 2.
26.
26 by 52, which is nothing but
1 by 2.
1 by 2. Okay, the probability of getting a black card, right? Okay, coming to the fourth one. Probability of not a diamond. Diamond ஆ இருக்க கூடாது. Diamondல எத்தனை cards இருக்கும்? 13 இருக்கும். அப்போ 1 minus
13
1 by 14 by 52.
1 minus
39 by
52.
1 by
okay.
13.
And
39 by 52.
No problem. Okay, you can simplify this one. No problem. And not a black odd.
1 minus 1 by
26
26 by 52.
1 by 2.
Not a black. Okay, it is 1 minus 26 by 52. So again, you will get 26 by 52. Okay.
Ma'am.
Okay. So the simple probability you are doing greatly, right? Okay, coming to this sixth problem, right? A bag contains 9 discs, of which 4 are red. Okay, note down the colors. Okay, 9 discs. Totally, we are having 9 discs, out of which 4 are red color, right? 3 are blue color, and 2 are yellow color. You please note it in your notebook, right? The discs are similar in shape and size. A disc is drawn at random from the bag. Okay, we are taking a disc from the bag, right? Calculate the probability that it is red color. Second one, yellow color, blue color, not blue, either red or blue. Whether you have noted the colors? 4 red,
Yes,
3
ma'am.
blue,
Yes, ma'am.
2 yellow. Okay, totally 9 discs are there, right? Okay, you tell me the answer. Totally 9 discs are there. 1 minute. 4 red color discs, 3 blue color discs,
2 yellow color.
Yellow.
The first one is probability of getting a red color.
Red color. 4 by 9.
4
by 9.
by 9. Very good. And second one is
Yellow color.
2 by 9.
2 by 9.
2 by 9. And third one is
Getting
Blue.
blue.
3 by 9. 1 by 3.
1 by 3.
3 by 9. Right. 3 by 9. It is okay. Not blue.
1 minus 3 by 9.
1 minus 3 by 9.
Probability of not blue.
6 by 9. 6 by 9.
1 minus
2 by 3.
3 by 9. Okay, it is 6 by 9. Otherwise, we can say it is 2 by 3. Very good. And one more question is there. Either red or blue.
5 by 9.
Either red or blue. Either red or blue.
7 by 9. 4, 3, 7.
7 by 9.
7 by 9.
7 by 9.
Yeah, which is nothing but
7 by 9.
1 minute. Either red or blue. Okay, either red is 4 by 9 plus 1 by 3, which is nothing but 7 by 9. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Probability of getting a red color ball is 4 by 9. This we know, right? And blue color ball is 1 by 3. This also we have found it out already. Getting red or blue, which is nothing but 4 by 9 plus 1 by 3, which is nothing but 7 by 9. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we can go for the 7th question. 2 students, Anil and Ashima, appeared in the examination. The probability that Anil will qualify the examination is 0.05 and that the Ashima will qualify the examination is 0.10. The probability that both will qualify the examination is 0.02. Find the probability that both Anil and Ashima will not qualify the exam. Okay. At least one of them will not qualify the exam and only one of them will qualify the exam. It was somewhat tricky actually. Do you know De Morgan's law in set theory?
Yes.
De Morgan's law?
No,
I will
ma'am.
give the clue.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You have studied
Yes,
De
ma'am.
Morgan law, right? A union B, the whole dash is equal to A dash intersection
B
dash.
B dash.
This is one law. The second law, second De Morgan's law was A
Intersection B the
B the
whole
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 dash.
dash
A dash union
A
B.
dash union B dash.
Okay. This concept you should know. Always the De Morgan's law you should know thoroughly, right? So you please make a note. This two are De Morgan's law. Here you take the question here. What is the question given here? Two students, Anil and Ashima, appeared in an examination. The probability that Anil will qualify the examination is 0.05. So Anil qualifying the exam, P of Anil, which is 0.05. Very good. And one more person is there, Ashima. Okay, probability that Ashima will qualify the exam as 0.10. Okay. And both Ashima and Anil qualify the exam.
0.02.
02.
Okay, whether you have copied this one, can I clear the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, that is, I am taking Anil as capital A, Ashima as capital B, right? So both A and B, A and B. So I am using intersection. Is it clear? Which is 0.02. 0.02. Very good. What is the first question they have asked? Both Anil and Ashima will not qualify the examination. You think about De Morgan's law. You think about the De Morgan's law. A intersection.
A union B the whole bar. A union B whole bar. Madam, 1 minus union.
Yeah, A union B, 1 minute. A union B, the whole dash, which is nothing but A dash
1 minus intersection B dash.
B dash, right? Okay. After this, how will you do?
1 minus.
We have to find out what is A union B, the whole dash, right? How will you do?
1 minus 0.05.
1 minus. 1 minus.
1 minute.
P of A.
1 minute. 1 minute. We know the addition theorem on probability. Okay. What is addition theorem on probability? P of
A plus
A plus
P of B
minus P of A
minus P of A intersection B.
A intersection B. This answers we know very well. P of A. What is P of A?
0.05.
0.05. P of B?
0.1.
0.10. A intersection B?
0.02.
Minus 0.02. What is your answer?
0.13.
0.13. Okay. P of A union B is this one, right? But we have to find out, okay, P of A dash intersection B dash, right? Okay. Can I clear the screen whether you have copied up to this?
Copied, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do here is probability of the same De Morgan's law I'm taking. E dash intersection F dash is equal to probability of E union F the whole dash. For De Morgan's law, I have taken the probability. It is not any new thing here. For De Morgan's law, you told me it is, I'm using the letter A, right? A, sorry. I'm using the letter A here, right? AB. A dash intersection B dash is nothing but A union B the whole dash. Okay, for De Morgan's law, I have taken the probability, right? And you know very well the total probability, which is nothing but P of A dash is nothing but 1 minus P of A. Similarly, 1 minus P of A union B. What is P of A union B? Just now we have found
0.13.
0.13. So
0.87.
0.87. So the first division is over, right? And coming to the second division, it is at least one of them will not qualify.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, first question la both will not get qualified na 1 minus 0.2 எடுத்து கூடாதா ma'am?
First question la என்ன கேட்டிருந்தாங்க? What is first question?
Both will not get qualified.
ரெண்டு பேருமே qualify. Both Anil and Ashima will not qualify the examination கேட்டிருக்காங்க. Okay, உன்னோட question என்ன?
Ma'am, both na அவங்க already 0.02 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So 1 minus 0.02 எடுத்து கூடாதா madam?
இல்ல நீ என்ன சொல்றேன்னா 1 minus 0.02 ன்னு போடலாம்ன்றியா?
Will not get na P of A plus P of A dash equal to 1 சொன்னீங்கல்ல அதனால.
இல்ல ஏன் அப்படி போட்டோம்? இப்போ வந்து நீ சொல்ற மாதிரி 1 minus 0.02 ன்னு போட்டனா எதோட வேல்யூ வரும் தெரியுமா? நீ வந்து ரெண்டு பேரும் பாஸ் ஆகிறதுக்கு உண்டான ப்ராபபிலிட்டி 0.02 ன்னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்கன்ற கரெக்டா? அத வந்து 1 ல இருந்து சப்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணா உனக்கு கிடைக்கக்கூடிய ஆன்சர் என்னவா இருக்கும்?
0.98. 0.98 ma'am.
0.98. இல்ல அதோட மீனிங் என்னன்னு நான் கேட்பேன்.
Both will not get passed.
Both will not get qualified na அப்ப அதான மேம் வரும்.
இல்ல என்ன கேக்குறேன்னா 1 minus 0.02 ன்னு போட்டுட்டீங்கன்னா உனக்கு வர வேண்டிய ஆன்சர் வந்து 0.98 தான் வரும். கரெக்டா? ஓகே, அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? ரெண்டு பேருமே பாஸ் ஆகாம இருக்கிறதுக்கு உண்டான ப்ராபபிலிட்டி அங்க கிடைக்காது. உனக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்னா யாராச்சும் குவாலிஃபை ஆகாத ப்ராபபிலிட்டி தான் 0.98. ஆனா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் क्वेश्चन என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்க? ரெண்டு பேருமே குவாலிஃபை ஆகக்கூடாது. ஆஷிமாவும் குவாலிஃபை ஆகக்கூடாது, அனிலும் குவாலிஃபை ஆகக்கூடாது. அப்ப ஏ டேஷ் பி டேஷ் தான் கேட்டிருக்காங்க. ஆனா நீ சொல்ல ப்ராபபிலிட்டி யாராச்சும் ஒருத்தவங்க பாஸ் ஆகிறதுக்கு உண்டான பாசிபிலிட்டி நீ சொல்ற. 1 மைனஸ் செகண்ட் क्वेश्चनக்கு உண்டான ஆன்சரும் நீ சொல்ற.
ஓகே மேம்.
ஓகேவா? சோ ப்ராபபிலிட்டியும் அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒருத்தவங்க வரதுக்கு அட்லீஸ்ட் one of them will qualify. Is it clear? Any doubt is there?
No ma'am, thank you.
No ma'am, no ma'am.
ஒருத்தவங்க கூட குவாலிஃபை ஆகாம இருக்கிறது தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் क्वेश्चन. செகண்ட் क्वेश्चनல தான் அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒருத்தவங்களாச்சும் குவாலிஃபை ஆகணும். ஓகே okay, so for the second question what I am doing is 1 minus 0.02 which is nothing but 0.98, right? And what about the third question?
Only one of them will get qualified.
Only one of them, exactly only one of them. ஒருத்தர் அனில் குவாலிஃபை ஆனா ஆஷிமா குவாலிஃபை ஆகக்கூடாது, ஆஷிமா குவாலிஃபை ஆனா அனில் குவாலிஃபை ஆகக்கூடாது. So we can write like this: probability of A intersection B dash. அனில் குவாலிஃபை ஆயிருக்கான் ஆனா ஆஷிமா குவாலிஃபை ஆகல, இப்படி நடந்திருக்கலாம். அதர்வைஸ் அதனாலதான் இங்க யார் போட்டிருக்கேன், அனில் குவாலிஃபை ஆகாம ஆஷிமா குவாலிஃபை ஆயிருக்கலாம். Am I right?
Yes ma'am.
Yes ma'am.
So I am writing P of A intersection B dash R வந்திருக்கு, அதனால plus P of A dash intersection B, right?
Yes
clear?
ma'am.
Okay. How to find out A intersection B dash?
P of A minus P of A.
P of
A minus.
Very good. P of A minus P of
B.
A intersection B. Am I right? A intersection B dash. நான் எப்படி எழுதிக்கிறேன்னா A minus A intersection B ன்னு எழுதுறேன். Is there any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Similarly, you come to P of A dash intersection B.
P of B.
P of B, P of A intersection. So you know the values for everything, right? You know the values, right? You just substitute what is P of A intersection B, you know very well. P of B also you know very well, right? You tell me the answer.
Zero point zero
0.11.
0.1.
0.11. Very good, very good. 0.11. Okay. And the final problem, okay. A committee of 2 persons is selected from 2 men and 2 women. Okay. ஒரு கமிட்டி ஃபார்ம் பண்ண போறோம். அதுல எத்தனை பேர் இருக்க போறாங்க? 2 பேர் தான் இருக்க போறாங்க. பட் எத்தனை பேர்ல இருந்து செலக்ட் பண்றோம்? 2 men and 2 women. Okay. What is the probability that the committee will have no man, 1 man, 2 men? எப்படி போடலாம்? டோட்டலா 2 மென்னும் 2 விமெனும் இருக்காங்க. ஓகே. The first question is no man. அப்படின்னா நீ யார்ல இருந்து செலக்ட் பண்ணிருக்க? விமன்ல இருந்து செலக்ட் பண்ணிருக்க. Am I right?
2/4. Yes, ma'am.
1 minute. Whether you have studied combinations and all. Combination, permutations.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the difference between combination and permutation?
Permutation means arrangement, combination means selection.
Very good, very good. Permutations means the number of way of arrangements. Okay, combination means it depends upon the selections and all. Right? Very good. So here we are having 2 men, only 5 minutes I'm going to take, don't worry. 2 men and 2 women. Okay, out of this we are going to select 2 people for a committee. The first question is, in a committee there should not be no men at all. Men irukka kudadu. Out of 4 people I'm going to select 2 people. Okay, this is my total cases. See how I am writing. Out of 4 people I'm going to select the 2 people. So I'm using combination here. I'm going to select 2 people. Selection is there. So I'm using combination. 4C2. That is my total cases. What is my favorable cases? No man should be there. So out of 2 women, I have to select 2. Am I right? 2C2 divided by 4C2. What is the answer?
1/2.
1/2.
1/6.
6 ma'am. Oh, 1/6. Very good. You know the formula for NCR, right?
NC n minus r.
Okay, what is NCR formula? N factorial by R factorial. R factorial into N minus
R factorial.
Otherwise, if you are having a scientific calculator in school and all, you have used the formulas and you find out what is NCR and all. In college, you can directly use scientific calculator. In scientific calculator, you will have a symbol C. Okay, you can directly use the C symbol, right? Whether you have calculator with in your hand, scientific calculator is there.
No, ma'am.
Okay, it is better to have a scientific calculator because you are going to enter the college, right? So you please buy a scientific calculator, 991 ms. That is very fine. Okay, 991 ms calculator, right? No problem. Okay, coming to the second question. Okay, 2 men is there, 2 women is there. Okay, the second question is only 1 man should be there. What is the question?
1 man.
1 man. So what is the answer?
4C 1/4C2.
4C2 will be the denominator. What about the numerator? Kandipa
2C1.
2C1 and 2C1.
2C1.
Multiplication symbol I have used. Why I have used multiplication symbol here? Menல இருந்து கண்டிப்பா ஒருத்தங்க வந்திருக்கணும்.
Remaining women.
Women are. Okay, so what is the answer for this?
4 by 6.
What is the answer?
1 by 3.
2 by 3.
4 by 6.
2 by 3.
4 by 6.
4 by 6 is nothing but 2 by 3. Okay, 2 men. 2 men. The third one is 2 men.
2C2 by 4C2.
2C2 by 4C2. So which is nothing but 1 by 6.
1 by 6.
Okay, so we have come across the basic probability concepts, right? Okay, tomorrow I will continue with conditional probability as well as the theorem of total probability and Bayes theorem. Okay, if you study these things, definitely the probability concepts in engineering will be easy for you. Okay, so have a very good idea about the probability. Okay, conditional probability, total law of probability, and Bayes theorem. Okay, those are very important. In engineering, you will study what is random variable, random process. Okay, these are all needed for engineering. Okay, for studying random variable, random process, you need what is probability. So be thorough with probability. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, students. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Pa. Thank you. Thank you.
Ma'am, please send this presentation as PDF.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
I will send it to your mail. No problem. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma.
ma'am, can you please tell about event, ma'am?
Event will, what is an event? That is your question, right? It will satisfy some prescribed condition. Suppose I am saying that tossing a coin and getting a head is an event. I am imposing a condition, getting a head. Head is the event. Suppose I am saying that getting an even number while tossing a die, getting an even number, I am imposing a condition, right? That is an event.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, do you do
Your voice is not clear. Your voice is not clear.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
do we have any changes in Anna University regulation syllabus?
No. You belongs to 2021. The last year only we have modified the syllabus. Okay, it goes up to 4 years. No problem. The 2021 regulation you have to follow.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am, recorded video.
Where will
Okay.
it be posted, ma'am?
Everything I will share with you, right? No problem. Your mail ID is there. I will share it.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
students.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hari. Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes.
actually joined this class using Telegram link, but how can get at this PDF?
I will send to your mail, right? You have registered, right? You have not
ma'am.
registered.
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute.
Career guidance Ashwin group Telegram using. I'm entered
Okay.
the class.
Okay, and 1 minute. You tell me your mail ID, otherwise you post it in chat box so that I will send the video and all, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I too haven't registered.
Yeah, then you post your things, yeah. Okay.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Batma Prabha, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, may I know the fee structure for RIT campus for first year students through counseling?
Yeah, I will give you a number. You please reach us to that number, right?
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
You please make a note. 98419 48521.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Any doubt is there? Okay. Can I leave? Thank you, students. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
civil engineering scope, future scope இருக்குமா?
எந்த இன்ஜினியரிங்கும் நல்லா இல்லை அப்படின்ற தாட் மட்டும் வேண்டாம். ஓகே, எது படிச்சாலும் இல்ல இல்ல அப்படி கிடையாது. நம்ம அதுக்கு உண்டான இதை வந்து நம்ம தான் சூஸ் பண்ணணும். ஓகே, அதனால டோன்ட் லூஸ் யுவர் ஹோப். சிவில் இன்ஜினியரிங் படிச்சாதானா சிஎஸ்சி படிச்சாதானா அப்படிலாம் கிடையாது. யூ வில் ஹாவ் அ ஸ்கோப் ஃபார் ஆல் த கோர்சஸ். ஓகே,
தேங்க்யூ.